Hey, can we talk a little about something that's, eeny tiny teeny wee bit is bugging me right now? You know how the audience of Infold, especially the Western audience, keeps on asking for pants? For versatile, well-dyeable pants? The kind of things that you would get in 4 or 5 star sets and not on like separate pieces. So like, you know how this banner has these pant shaped things on her? Why is it a one piece? What? Why is it pant suit and not pants? You might say that it's because it is hard to fit a 2-piece outfit into, in case of a 5-star, 10 slots, and in case of a 4-star, 8 slots. You might say that it's because of that, but remember Chroma's heart from 2.2 that looked like a dress but was a top and a bottom, and the bottom was like a very tiny nothing burger effectively? They fit a 2-piece set into 10 slots when they didn't even need to do that. You know, when I look at all of this layout, I know that this is 8 slots because it's a 4-star set. The things that I could do without here. Thankfully, we do not have an extra pair of socks, because that's normally used to fill out, but did we need another pair of earrings? Or could that have maybe been sacrificed to actually have proper pants? And while I understand that handholds are absolutely a reason why people will pull, you know how for some outfits they have been giving out handhelds inside the compendium? So you can't quite customize the dyes of the handheld as in depth as if it was a part of the outfit. I would argue that this is the kind of handheld that absolutely could have been moved to the compendium if you needed an extra outfit piece in order to make this into a top and a bottom. So like, if somebody's gonna bring up the reason that it's because there's not that many outfit slots that you can work with on a 4-star banner, I just casually made it work. So I don't think that that's the reason. And if we're gonna say that the reason is because people don't buy pant-shaped things all that much, well, that also can't be a reason because this is a pant-shaped thing, except that it's once again a 1-piece and not a top and a bottom. Therefore, it cannot provide the flexible pant experience that people are seeking. Hello and welcome to the store, or rather the pop-up section. I have this outfit, not quite because I wanted to go for it, but because I was buying poles for the ballerina. The Mirta didn't come in with optimal pull savings into this patch, and she really wanted the ballerina, so in the end my full patch spendings was £45 because yes, these pair of pants, being on the top up, cost £45. What if I don't know. What if I wanted, the full dye? the full like dye freedom that you can get if you get the outfit to full evolution, well, that would only cost me, you know, a mere 65 pounds in total. However, I wasn't actively going for the top-up outfit this time around. I just kinda got it because I was buying ballerina poles. But there is a pair of pants that's quite high-waisted, sure, but it's dyeable, and it's part of a 4-star set. So, like, I think if there wasn't a demand for it, we wouldn't have been having this as a top-up outfit with, like, you know, a fully good pair of pants. So I think that Infold knows that there is a demand. They just realized that they can sell a dyeable pair of pants with the full dye palettes that you would get from a 4-star set by putting it behind a 45 pound for the base version and 65 pound for the full version price tag. While if you put something on a banner, it's kind of more accessible to free-to-play players. They can just, like, you know, save up and get it without spending the money, while putting it on the top up, make sure that you need to spend it. I think running a good 4-star pair of pants as a banner might have been a bit awkward when you're already running a good 4-star pair of pants as a top-up reward. I think that's why that other banner does not have an actual pair of pants. But I feel like this is also could be me just being very bleak about this whole thing, because I'm not gonna lie, I am feeling a little bit sour that this is not like an actual usable pair of pants. And it would be so affordable. That would be up to 40 pulls. Saving up 40 pulls in a patch cycle that's a double banner with a whole new map added would have been nothing for most people. Spending 45 pounds is, like, you know, a completely different beast. So this might just be my sourness leaking through. So how about this? Infold, I am willing to forgive, let go, and assume that no ill will was meant and no greed was exercised. If you just drop a future, like maybe not so distant future for best results, a 4 or 5-star banner that we can get with like regular pulls in game with a decent pair of pants. How about that? Would you be willing to go for that? Because I would love that. And this is about the closest that we have gotten to that so far. And it's not a pair of pants. It's not a pair of pants, and it definitely could have been a pair of pants, but it's not a pair of pants, and that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Now, mind you, we had a very good patch with a lot of really needed quality of life upgrades, especially the kind of things like, you know, disabling and enabling effects. The story was fantastic, so we're eating good. This is not me like going, oh my god, Infold is such a poopy company. This is me just like pointing at this one thing and being like, I wish this was a pair of pants. I think it should be a pair of pants. Would have been great if this was a pair of pants. That's kinda my point, so you know, as a players, we can't do much, but definitely putting in my survey that I hope that future banners, future 4-star banners that come in the pant shape will have the pants separate from the rest of the outfit. I think that would have been great, and that's definitely something that I would want. So yeah, what do you think about this whole thing? Do you think they kind of made this not a pair of pants on purpose, or do you think that they ran out of outfit slots, considering that 4-star banners have to fit into 8 division pieces? Because I can make it fit. I can make it fit mostly by moving the handheld to the compendium. I think that would have been a great way to make this work. But that's the way that my brain works. Perhaps I am wrong, and perhaps people want the handheld to be more customizable and dyeable than handhelds from the compendium are. So please tell me your opinion on the whole thing in the comment section down below. Also tell me, how are you enjoying the patch? Is it good for you? Is it bad? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Did you get the mid-patch 4 stars? Share it in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for my wonderful Patreon supporters. And I hope I'm gonna see you in my other videos. Toodaloo.